about this dude. He thought he was his friend. He thought that was his boy. Okay, if you just tell the media this, why does the facts of Malcolm Jamal Warner's death keep changing? What's up, my beautiful soul family? How's everybody feeling today? So, Malcolm Jamal Warner's, he accidentally drowned July 20th, 2025, and what they're saying is the ocean in Costa Rica. Now, the issue comes where there's been so many different conflicting stories. In one story, his wife and daughter was at the hotel and he went missing for an hour, so she called the police. In another story, his wife wasn't even in Costa Rica and he just had his daughter, and him and his friend went into the ocean. In another story, he went at the crack of dawn. At another story, he went at he went at like 2 p.m. You know what I mean? There are different stories. There are stories that his daughter was drowning with him and he went there to save his daughter and he drowned and she didn't. I mean, the question we're all asking now is, why does the story keep changing? So this is what I'm going to answer in today's video. Now, y'all know, of course, before I start this reading, I'm going to put out my disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I state in this video have been proven to be fact as of now. So now that we got that disclaimer out the way, let's shuffle these cards and let's see what's really going on. Why does Malcolm Jamal Warner's death facts keep changing? All right, so let's pull the cards and let's see if we get the answers that we seek. You got the Page of Swords, which is about, all right, there being communication. I feel like the news media is something got to do with the news media. That's what Page of Swords is about. Let me see, the 10 of Pentacles upright. So you got the news, and then you got the 10 of Pentacles, some, being from a wealthy family, riches, prosperity, and then you got the Lovers in reversed. A message is coming through, so it's a lot of disharmony, a lot of things going on because they're getting different stories. I feel like they are getting different stories. They're getting inconsistent stories that's being communicated. You know what I mean? I think they're running with the stories that's paying the most money. Let me see here. The Six of Pentacles, an overseas journey. They're getting it. It could be the communication of it all too. Like maybe because it's a different language, is what I'm feeling allegedly. You got the Sun card in reverse. There's a language barrier, I'm feeling like, between them and the people that they're interviewing about what happened, you know what I mean, the day of Malcolm Jamal Warner's death. So I feel like some of these people are not getting it's not being translated well. You know what I mean? You got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now Pentacles keep coming up in this reading. I'm feeling like there's money being paid too. I'm feeling like somebody's paying them. It's like it's okay. So here's the thing. A language barrier is one of the reasons. You know what I mean? I don't think that they understood some of the things the locals are trying to say. But then I also feel like there's money involved in this too. I feel like some people. Here's the reason why I feel like there's money involved. I'm feeling like some people are going to say whatever it is that they're told to say because they're paid. They're being paid to say it. I'm getting a feeling. Because look, I'm getting ready to tell you guys what I'm seeing. You got the Nine of Pentacles, which is about some woman living in luxury. I'm also seeing up here you got the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is about somebody lacking money. You got up here the Ten of Pentacles, about a family that's wealthy and stuff like that. I feel like Malcolm's wife and somebody else. There's a man that's paying, and the woman's paying. People are being paid to give inconsistent stories. They're getting paid to say what they're told to say. You know what I mean? Allegedly, what I'm seeing in the cards. This is what I'm seeing. People like eyewitnesses, some of them have been like, they are broke. You know what I mean? In Costa Rica, I don't think that they have the richest people in that country. So what I'm seeing is some of them is like, okay, if you just tell the media this, you know what I mean? Just mix it up, tell the media this, we'll pay you. But it's also a thing where some of the people that's also coming forward, like I said, it's the whole language barrier thing. They've paid a lot of money. Some of these people was well paid, you know what I mean, to like to change the story and to confuse up people. There's a woman and a man involved in Malcolm Jamal Warner's death. You know what I mean? I feel like one of the women is his wife. The woman is his wife, allegedly. You look, see the marriage card, the the two of cups. But I feel like his wife has a lover or somebody she's messing with, or at least in cahoots with. There's some kind of relationship between her and some kind of man. This man got money though. This man is all. It's a man also behind Malcolm Jamal Warner's death. I want to know who this man is. You know what I mean? And what is his motives behind Malcolm Jamal Warner's death? Maybe I'll pull the oracle cards and see if the oracle cards could tell me this. You know what I mean? But the Ace of Cups in reversed. Yeah, there's blockages. There's blockages. Somebody's blocking the real story from coming out. They're keeping the truth hidden. There's something more to this. Like I know a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people in the comments saying, "Oh, let it go." You know what I mean? He just quietly passed away. It was an accident. But that's not what the cards are reporting to me. You know what I mean? I want to know who. Yeah, I think at the end of this video, I'm going to ask the oracle cards. You know what I mean? Come right out with it. Who killed Malcolm Jamal Warner and why? You know what I mean? Who's the man and the woman? Like I believe the woman is his wife, allegedly. This is what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? I'm seeing betrayal. I'm seeing pain. I'm seeing heartbreak. I feel like something was done to Malcolm. Like some Malcolm was given a heart attack, allegedly. This is what I'm seeing in the cards. You know what I mean? They gave Malcolm something to give him a heart attack, and I feel like it was also it was boding involved. You know what I mean? This is what I'm seeing allegedly in the cards. I don't know. I just feel like there was, yeah, it was stuff orchestrated, and I feel like I said, people are being paid to purposely communicate the wrong stuff. You know what I mean, or keep silent at least. There's a lot to this. All right, so let's pull these cards up. Let's pull these cards up and finish pulling cards because there's more to this story. Like I said, this was two people that was working against Malcolm. They was trying to. There was a setup for Malcolm in the first place. Let me see here. There was an illicit affair going on. You know what I mean? These people. Let's see here. Let me pull some more, and we can tell you some more. See, this Empress in reverse keeps coming up. This unfit mother or this stunting of growth. Every time I do a read on Malcolm Jamal Warner, the Empress in reverse comes up. He was tired of giving her money for his daughter. He was going to take his daughter. He felt like she was an unfit mother anyway. She didn't take care of his daughter, and she was selfish and all that other stuff. I'm feeling like I said, the truth is being suppressed in this situation. So inconsistencies is coming up to confuse people. But I think instead of it hiding the truth, it's backfiring because people are starting to look at things crazy. Like, yo, what is going on? Why is it that there's so much inconsistency? It's making people more, actually more suspicious. I don't think that the people that are paying for there to be inconsistencies, I don't believe that they realize it. I think they're apathetic to that. They just trying to get their name cleared, but it's a foolish decision, like I said, because now the world is starting to see Michael Jamal Warner may have been a victim of the M word. It might have been he might have been unalived. You know what I mean? Instead of them having it up to be like, oh, it's just an accident. I don't think some people are summing this up to an accident. This is raising a lot of suspicion in the long term. You know what I mean? All alleged. You know, just wanted to remind everybody, all alleged. I'm going to pull these oracle cards. Is this man that's involved? Is he just Malcolm's wife's lover, or is it like somebody in the industry? What is this man's motive? Because every time I read on Malcolm Jamal Warner, this man keeps popping up, and he's an older male. He's older than Malcolm. You know what I mean? He got some kind of hand in Malcolm Jamal Warner's passing. The wife was working in cahoots with him. Allegedly, allegedly, the wife was working in cahoots with him. What the cards are saying, allegedly. So come on, let's pull these oracle cards and let's see in these or if these oracle cards can help us piece together the game. So let's pull these oracle cards and let's see if Spirit is going to tell us some more about this man that they keep saying is involved in Malcolm Jamal Warner's death. All right, so you got balance. You got instincts reversed. It's a guy he trusted. It's a guy that he trusted. He thought that this guy was in his back pocket. He thought that this guy was a friend of his. It's a guy he okay, so inspire. Let me see here. And you got confidence, patience, belief. Defend. This was a guy that was I feel like this guy was jealous of Malcolm Jamal Warner. He wanted him going in the first place, but he pretended to be his friend. He was like a snake in the grass, allegedly. This is what I'm saying who this guy is so far. This guy felt like Malcolm Jamal Warner was better than him in some way. He wanted to get it. He wanted to cause harm to him. Let me see, create. He felt like he was more creative with him. This is a guy he's worked with, but I think it's an older gentleman. Intention. He wanted to get Malcolm Jamal Warner gone. Trick. He tricked him into going out there that day. Transform. Then you got hunt in reverse. So he was the hunter. He wanted to make Malcolm Jamal Warner the prey. Freedom in reversed. Work in reversed. I feel like this was a co-worker or somebody he's worked with on something. Adaption, wisdom, love. Malcolm cared about this dude. He thought he was his friend. He thought that was his boy. You know what I mean? He thought that they did good business together. Stillness. Yeah, I don't think he think that the bull had the ill intentions that he had towards him. But this dude, I'm feeling some jealousy from this dude. This dude wanted to eliminate him. Look, death in reversed. And it's right next to consume. Consume in reverse, death in reverse, then family in reverse. So he wasn't somebody related to him, but he was close to him. He was a family member. I mean, excuse me, a friend, a family friend of his. You know what I mean? That's been praying for his downfall for a while because he felt that Malcolm was more creative. Malcolm had more to gain. Malcolm had more than him. Cancer. Look, care reversed. 69. 69. Now I find this image to be interesting. This guy who didn't care for him, but the 69 symbol also symbolizes the crab. It's the zodiac sign of Cancer. I'm not trying to say it was Bill Cosby, but I just want to throw out there Bill Cosby's zodiac sign is Cancer, and he is an older male that once worked with Malcolm Jamal Warner. Just want to throw that out there. I'm not trying to say it was Bill Cosby, but I want y'all to leave me a comment down below. Do y'all believe that Bill Cosby had a hand in this? Do you believe that Bill Cosby is in this any kind of way? Like I said, again, not saying that he is. Okay, so victory. This was a shallow victory. The only way he could even win something over Malcolm Jamal Warner was to get him gone. You know what I mean? Yep, and Malcolm ended up passing away because of him. He set him up. He set him up so that he could pass away. Now, is this the man that pushed him or is this the man that was paying for stuff? Because I'm feeling like there was some kind of a rich man that was paying for stuff in this. You know what I mean? I'm feeling like I'm feeling like there's two different men here. This is what I'm feeling. I feel like there was a man that was paying for stuff, and then I'm feeling like there was a man that, that was physically there with him. But I feel like the man that was paying for stuff wasn't physically there with him. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a future reading on this. All right. So you got grow. They wanted to stop his growth. Mystery in reverse. Determination in reversed. Fear. Let me pull some more of those cards and I could put it together and tell you guys. Disguise in reverse. Trust. He really had him trust him. He really pretended to be a friend of his. You know what I mean? Pretending that he was just being a good person, that he was providing all of this, helping him and all of that. Telling Malcolm, "Oh, you need a rest. You need to go on vacation." When really he wanted him to send him to his resting place. This was orchestrated. I'm starting to feel like there's maybe more than one person. Like there's more people involved in this. Let me see this. Hold on. So I got the last bit of cards up. So let's read this. All right. So there was a stunting of growth. You know, this was planned. This was planned, but it was unbeknownst to Malcolm Jamal Warner. You know what I mean? They felt like Malcolm intimidated this person. I really do feel like, you know what I mean? They pretend to be his friend. They got his trust, but there was some secret jealousy involved because they felt like, you know what I mean? He was young and inspirational. This is what I'm feeling like. Um, Maybe they felt like he was too strong for them, like his influence, like how he had this strong career. I mean, I don't understand it, but all I keep seeing in front of these cards is that there was jealousy, reveal, secret, and like it's funny. Protect and reverse. They did not protect them. If anything, they're the ones that tried to harm him. Reveal and reverse. They kept this hidden. Now you got secret, which I feel like these two goes hand in hand. Yup. See, look. This the man that I'm talking about that was really jealous of him. He's the one who orchestrated this. He was communicating with the person who carried it out because he wasn't strong enough himself to carry it out. So he needed to hire somebody who did. You know what I mean? He to Malcolm's face, he was a kind person. He was a loving person. He cared about him. I don't know. For some reason, my mind is flashing to Bill Cosby, but I'm not trying to infer that it was Bill. But what I am going to do is come out with a future reading to see if Bill Cosby was at all behind Malcolm Jamal Warner's death. So that is what I do plan to do. But tell me what you guys think down below. Do you think that this man that got money is paying people for inconsistencies and along with the language barrier, that's why stuff keeps getting mixed up? Do you guys think that Bill Cosby had any hand in this? Would you guys like me to come out with a future reading to see if Bill Cosby had a hand in this? Thank you, my beautiful soul family, for tuning in. I'll see y'all in the next reading. Love you, my babies. Have a good one.